I got another word, y'all. I already forgot it. Inabake. Inibila.
Nibla. That means let's eat.
Inibila. Let's eat together. Oh, kind of like Gishna?
Gorsha?
Gorsha?
Yeah, they can say Nibla and give you
Your mom
Gorsha.
is like, let's eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
She invited you to eat.
Look at it. How hospitable, man.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Ish. Oh,
Now it's coming down.
that's coming down. That's coming down.
A common question I've been asked is, why Ethiopia? And of all the places, why did you choose this? How'd y'all get here? And the honest truth is, we didn't choose Ethiopia. Ethiopia kinda chose us. And there's more to that we'll get into. Before making the commitment and taking this leap, I did what any person in the modern age would do. I got on the internet and started searching. There just wasn't a lot of information readily available about Ethiopia, about life in Addis Ababa. All the other bits of information and videos I saw were people stopping by and vacationing. And let's be real, any place can look fantastic for a week, 2 weeks, 3 months. But what's it like when you actually live there? When you are in it day in, day out? What's that actually like once the honeymoon phase is over? Thankfully, I stumbled upon 2 wonderful channels.
I've been here 2 months and I didn't get lost. Figure that out.
I wasn't lost.
Between the 2 of them, they helped answer a lot of the real nitty-gritty questions that I had, specifically family life. What's it like raising kids in Addis? What's it like being an expat, moving to Addis Ababa, assimilating to the culture and living daily life here? Beyond that, what's the city actually look like today? Boots on the ground. I want to see what is going down on the streets, at the coffee shops, at the mall. Here today having a cup of coffee with legit the 2 folks that I watched their videos before moving to Addis, and it almost feels like surreal that here we are with, you already know who she is.
Hey guys.
Hi, guys.
Hey.
To get answers to those specific questions, I found Princess Living Free and Fetty Vlogs, who did a fantastic job making me feel comfortable about the decision, and more importantly, helping my wife feel comfortable about the decision and seeing, oh, all right, well, check this out. Look at these streets, look at these parks, and look at all the family-friendly things there are to do. Yeah, I think we can pull this off. Needless to say, after I got down here, I wanted to make sure I sent them both some messages and say thank you for showing me the real side of Addis Ababa. And I was greeted with, oh, you're here? We should get together sometime. Let me know when you're free. And this is that time. I had the pleasure of hanging out with them for a while, getting to navigate to other parts of the city I haven't been, picking up some new vocabulary words and practicing my Amharic, and sharing my experiences thus far and a couple of things that I can expect in the near future. But before any of that could happen, we had to get some coffee.
Remy said he's always up for coffee, so we're here.
Listen, the coffee is, I have not had a bad cup of coffee since I've been here. So I'll pause anytime for that buna. Did I get it right?
Yeah, buna.
Okay. Look, they even speak Amharic, y'all. I'm behind the curve.
No, you're not. You're only 2 months in. So.
Listen, I got about 5 words. I'm working with what I got. The 5 words?
Yeah.
Okay. I've got.
Baby here.
Yeah. Okay. What do I got? I got salamna, salamnish. Okay.
Did I count as 1 or 2?
I counted as 1.
Okay.
Okay.
Then what do we got? Amiseganado. I feel like that's important.
Yeah.
Buna.
Okay.
Super important. Waha. Gotta have both. Shintobe. Those are my 5 words, honestly.
Chances are you already know Fetty. She is native Ethiopian, born and raised, and has so many wonderful videos showing different areas of Addis Ababa and really welcoming folks to come visit and explore the city. And there's our local, Princess. She's an expat from the US like me, but she's been living here for the past 17 years, so I think that qualifies her as a bit of a subject area expert and a local resident to help show me around.
My general experience with the country.
Hmm.
And it's ongoing now that we live here permanently.
Oh, so no more back and forth.
No, we live here. My children go to school here.
I love that.
We're establishing business. We're building a home.
I love it, y'all. Goals.
Something that was incredibly important to me that I did not see an awful lot of while researching is cycling. That is my passion. Don't get me wrong, I love to swim, I love to run, I love to lift, but if I could only do one, it would have to be cycling. I had no idea what to expect because there just isn't a whole lot of coverage about that. To my surprise, once I got here, there are in fact other cyclists and other folks who enjoy getting out on the road, a lot of mountain bikers, and that's fine too. I guess I brought the wrong bike, but the roads are immaculate. I talked about it quite a bit in this video right here. Check it out after this one. One of my objectives is letting others who might be curious about the area, who might want to come down and ride, let them know that, yeah, there's a cycling culture here and it is very smooth, very safe. Be ready for the hills though.
You saw Bully before this. I think there's a huge difference. If you didn't see it before, like it still looks really beautiful, but maybe it's not as like, wow,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
What do you think?
So.
Since you're new here.
Listen, this is all I have, my only frame of reference. And I said it before, I'll say it again. I could not have expected that it would have been, the sidewalks would have been this wide, this clean, this well lit at night.
For me, this is still all brand new. It's barely been 3 months, and there are still some of those early precautions that we were told, things to look out for, things to be wary of, that we're just getting through that phase right now. But I did want to hear from someone who has also relocated from the outside, what their experience was like getting acclimated to the environment, the ecosystem, and the germs and the different cycles that are around in Addis.
There was a lot of precautions we were told to take coming in, specifically about the fruits and vegetables and the water. Use filtered water to brush your teeth and all that. I ripped the Band-Aid and went right in on day one. Would you say that was ill-advised? Was that a mistake, or is it all right?
I say you made the right decision. I mean, honestly, you're gonna be here for 2 years. You gotta get used to it anyways. Like, it doesn't make sense to keep using water bottles to brush your teeth and stuff for 2 full years. And my children, myself, my husband, we all use the local water. We drink filtered water, but like for bathing, for brushing our teeth, for cooking, I use the regular water.
Explain why you use bottled water. I mean, you can't drink it. There's also a lot of people drink that water.
Yeah.
That for cheese, you can't use it. We use that one. So
It's fine.
yeah.
Everyone's
We
fine.
drink filtered water.
It's fine.
Good.
But I have seen a lot of other folks sick again, well again, sick again, well again. Do you think that's a common effect if you're avoiding the local bacterias?
I would say yes. If you're not giving your body a chance to adapt to the local bacteria, local germs, stuff like that, then yes, you're going to continue to struggle with it. You know, when we first came here, like in the US, when kids go to school or some like community area for children, like they'll send your child home if they are sick. Like, you cannot come in if you're sneezing, runny nose, coughing, any of that. Here, they don't do that. And so I was like, oh, wow, like people just come into school sick. But actually, I've learned it has helped to build their immune system up against the bacteria and germs that exist here. So now they don't even get sick as often. And if they do, it's only for a short period of time and they recover quickly. So, I mean, exposing yourself to the environment you're in my opinion, will do you better in the long term. Yeah, there's a
Wait, how many bole is there?
A lot.
There,
It's
it's
not even
one.
one.
I mean, there are a lot of boles, but
Yeah.
this general area is called bole, and then sections of it have different like bole
Yeah.
names.
If you go,
Bruh,
it's called Bole One, Bole Japa,
Oh, bole atlas.
Side.
What's the other one?
Bole Medanela.
Yeah, bole Danilin, but there's also Mikael, which is kind of like
Yeah, Bole
Mikael.
Side. There's also Bole, the
I'm sitting here like, oh yeah, I'm going down to Bole. I bought a TV in Bole, and now excuse me, I messed up because I don't know where I am yet. I'm learning.
Now, beyond just walking and exploring the city, we wanted to go get something to eat. Unfortunately, the weather had other plans for us, and, folks keep telling me that after Mescal, it just stops raining. False.
No big deal, just caught out in the rain. Hiding out. Decided to hop in a car because that rain just won't let up. Rainy season ends after Mescal. False.
Summer, but still rainy.
It's getting nicer.
5 times rainy.
Yeah, it's been on and off all day.
Heavy rain, but it's like heavy rain and stop and start again.
Crazy.
We have to stop a lot of times the videos.
Yeah, maybe it's just today. Maybe it's just me and our plans. But it'll get better.
On the topic of disappointment, we had to touch on some of the other frustrations that you start to notice, things that start to wear on you after you've been here long term. Now, I'm still brand new, so it hasn't really caught up to me yet, but here's what Princess had to say.
Talk to me about the frustrations
We were
then.
just talking about, Reddy's still new here and he's in the honeymoon phase where everything is fun, everything's enjoyable. But after you've been here for a while, and I think it's the same in any place, you start to feel like the frustration sets in and it's not so fun and funny anymore when you're late every time and things that should be logical and should make sense just don't make sense, so that will come up at some point. It doesn't mean that you will start to dislike, the country or the city, but then the honeymoon phase does wear off. Then you learn to be more chill and mellow. Then you figure out okay, maybe I'm the problem. It still doesn't make sense, but maybe I need to be more relaxed.
Yeah, I'll say this. Before getting down here, we did get a memo, especially coming into the airport.
Okay.
Things are not going to move at the speed that we're accustomed to.
No.
Getting upset and frustrated is not going to make it move any faster.
It doesn't help.
So take a beat, pause, calm down, take a walk around, whatever you need to do.
Right.
And I definitely hear acknowledging we're in a privileged position. But once those frustrations do start to hit, it's time to take a vacation.
Yeah. And that's absolutely something you can do. I love, when I say I love Ethiopia, it's true. I really do love Ethiopia. I love living here. But sometimes you do need to, we need to take a break from each other for both of our sakes.
Yeah.
We need to take a break.
Go flirt with Ghana for a little bit. Go to the Seychelles or something. Yeah.
Somewhere, yeah. Then you come back and you're like, oh, I missed you, and then you missed each other.
All right, fair enough.
And it all checks out. 3 months in, we're about ready to take a vacation and explore some other parts of Ethiopia, but more importantly, kind of take a break from the hustle and bustle and get that renewed sensation when we do return. I do intend on talking about some of my personal top frustrations living here and still recognizing my position of privilege that most of my frustrations are things that I can minimize or do something about. Either way, we've made it to the restaurant finally.
Catania. I've heard of it. Now we're going to experience it. Oh, buddy. It gets swanky really fast. Yeah, it got really nice really fast. Ooh. And they got that special tea on deck.
Okay, did y'all see that? Y'all see that lady in the lower right-hand corner rushing over? She told me to, no, put the camera away. You can't record that here. And it's not the first time that I've had issues with cameras in Addis. I've gone to parks where they've flat out taken my camera and held it in a storage locker until I left, or I've gone to other places where there was a fine that you would pay if you wanted to take out your camera, and I just had to know what was that about.
I actually don't want to film people.
Exactly.
Yeah, I just want to show the place, what I'm doing. Yeah.
Yeah, I agree with you. Sometimes when I'm vlogging and I'm out and about, people will either cover their face or come to me and say, make a comment. And I'm either it's on me, I have it in the reverse way, Or I'm like, no, I'm just filming the area, it's for YouTube.
Yeah.
And generally they're fine with it. The only place that's like 100% not fine with it, and if you're gonna do it, you have to be sneaky, is the grocery store.
Yeah.
Any supermarket, they're like, no filming, 0 period.
Yeah, they don't let you to do.
They don't like it.
But if I see them like when they cover their face or when they're hiding, I definitely cover their face.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not going to show.
Okay,
If I see them,
how come the grocery store though? Because I ran into that and went to Queens, and someone came to me and said, "You can't." So why not the grocery store?
I've
They
never
don't want
asked.
to in Ethiopia, especially here, not in Addis Ababa. They don't let you. They stop me too.
They don't let you, but I think the reason is, I'm guessing, I haven't asked, but maybe some like licensing issue with some of the products that they carry that maybe they don't have
for that
legal right or permission to carry those items. So, like Enjoy Burger used to be called In-N-Out. In-N-Out saw it and they were like, you cannot call this In-N-Out. Like it had the same color scheme. Yeah, it's in the US. So if you don't know, it's a US chain restaurant, fast food restaurant. And so they had it here, the same color scheme, this exact same name, everything was pretty much the same. And In-N-Out was like, excuse me, it's our business.
Is that the same brand?
So then they changed it to Enjoy Burger or Enjoy whatever. So
Okay, I cannot confirm or deny if that is actually the reason, but I can say there are some liberties taken with copyright laws and licensing that I have noticed. And that's a thing in many parts of the world. It happens. Heck, you see it in the States as well. So I can totally buy that. But I also have been told that there was a history of, fear of technology and spies in a previous generation that has carried on. Either way, if you know, let me know down in the comments. While you're there, I'd really appreciate if you like and subscribe, because there are some places that I just can't take my camera. And sure, I will pay the 100 birr, 200 birr to be able to capture the scenery, to share that insight with other folk. Anyway, it was time for lunch and we had ordered the Cartagena special, and my goodness, it did not disappoint. I can't remember all the things that were on the plate. I'll have to get Fetty back out here to tell me exactly what I was having. I did identify the shiro and I wasn't sure exactly what it was, but yep, it's good stuff, man. All of that wouldn't be complete without another round of that sweet buna. Oof, the coffee is so damn good. But this time they prepared it with an item. Apparently that's a herb that's like the spirit of Adam, from Adam and Eve. I had to check it out, and it does something.
smell it first. Smell it. What do you think?
Not what I expected.
It smells so good, right? I love
It smells real sweet.
it. Yeah, it smells sweet. It doesn't taste sweet. It's bitter. If you chew it, it's bitter. Bitter. Not sour. Bitter? Bitter, yeah. No. Okay, go ahead if you want to.
It's about to go in my coffee, so.
It's good in coffee. Bite it though. Chew it and see. Taste the bitterness.
Mm-hmm.
It's bitter, but it's good in coffee because it gives off a sweetness in the coffee though. It's very sweet.
So somebody was saying when you went to Ambo, we were talking about putting salt in the coffee.
Yeah, they do. Some people salt, some people
Even
butter.
we love this. Some of us we put salt.
Considering the coffee that we get in the States, no, I haven't had any salt or butter or different flavorings outside of creams and caramels in my coffee. This stuff was great and I'm so glad I got to try it. I'm gonna leave it here, y'all. Thanks again to Fetty and Princess. I'm gonna leave their channels linked in the description. We'll get together another time to see more of the city, talk some more, hang some more, and explore. Be sure you're subscribed for that. Till next time, y'all, it's been real.